Welcome back to science class. Children, do you like to play with soil? Today we are going to study some interesting facts about soil. Soil is the topmost layer of the earth. Plants need soil to grow. Soil is also home to many small animals. But how is soil formed? Soil formation is a slow and continuous process. It takes thousands of years to form a small amount of soil. It is still being formed today. It is not that soil was always there in the present form. Soil is formed by breaking up of rocks. In the beginning, the earth's surface was covered with rocks. These rocks were heated by the sun and cooled by the rain. Due to this, the rocks broke into small pieces. These pieces of rocks were carried by the running water and strong winds. The action of flowing water and wind further broken down the rock pieces into smaller and smaller pieces, and finally tiny soil particles were formed. The size of soil particles differ from soil to soil. Soils also differ in color and texture. Children, you collect some soil from a garden and some from the roadside. Feel both the samples. Which soil is smooth to touch and which soil sample is rough? The garden soil is smooth while the roadside soil is rough. This proves that soil differ in structure. Children, take some water in a jar and add a handful of garden soil to it. Shake it well and allow it to settle. After some time, you will find that the soil has settled into 4 layers. You will find dead leaves, twigs and dead insects floating at the top. This is humus. Humus means the top layer of the soil which contains dead remains of plants and animals. The next layer of muddy water that containing very fine soil particles. This is clay. Clay means the fine particles of soil. Then you will find a layer of sand with soil particles bigger than clay. Clay means the fine particles of soil. At the bottom will be coarse soil particles of gravel. Small pieces of rocks and stones. Gravel means very small stones that are used for making roads, paths, etc. Which are the different layers of soil? Humus, clay, sand and gravel. Next, we are going to study about types of soil. Different types of soil are found in different places. There are mainly 3 types of soil. First one, sandy soil. This type of soil is made up of sand. It is yellow, grey or light brown in color. There is a lot of space between the soil particles. That is why sandy soil cannot hold much water. Sandy soil is found on beaches and in deserts. It is mixed with cement and is used to make buildings. Next is the clayey soil. This type of soil is made up of clay. Clay soil is found in ponds and riverbeds. The soil particles are very fine and stick together. That's why clay soil can hold more water but does not trap enough air for the roots of the plants. It is very sticky also. It is used to make pots and other articles. Next is loamy soil. Loamy soil is a mixture of sand and clay. It can hold more water and air. It also contains a lot of humus. Humus makes the soil fertile. All these features make loamy soil best for plant growth. What are the advantages of loamy soils? This soil can hold more nutrients, that making soils fertile. Good infiltration of air and water. Faster to warm up in the spring and compared to clay. Drought resistance due to water holding capacity. Next, soil and crops. Different types of soil are suitable for different types of crops to grow. Adding cow dung manure and decaying leaves makes the soil fertile because manure has a lot of humus. Children, did you know which animal that called as farmer's friend? That is earthworm. Animals in the soil. Soil is home to a large number of animals. Rabbits make burrows in the soil. Insects such as ants and beetles live in the soil. Worms such as earthworms, millipedes and centipedes make tunnels in the soil. Earthworms are also called farmers' friends because they turn the soil and make the soil airy and fertile. Let us recall. Soil is the topmost layer of the earth. Which are the different layers of soil? That is humus, clay, sand and gravel. Which are the different types of soil? Sandy soil that is found in beaches and deserts. Clay soil found in ponds and riverbeds. Loamy soil made of sand, clay and humus. There are different crops are growing in the soil. Adding cow dung manure and decaying leaves makes the soil fertile. Different soils for different crops. There are so many animals are live in the soil. Home of many animals such as ants, beetles, earthworm, millipedes, centipedes and rabbits. Children, I hope you understood this lesson. Thank you.